Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Nurse Sarah from the Oak Lane Wellness Clinic. I hope you're having a comfortable day. Today, I want to talk about something very close to home for many of us. That feeling that our legs just don't have the same get up and go they used to. Maybe you've noticed a bit of heaviness when climbing stairs, or that extra moment you need before standing up from your favorite armchair. Perhaps you're feeling less steady on your feet than you'd like. If any of that sounds familiar, please know you are not alone, and it's not a sign that you've done anything wrong. Think of your body like a well-loved home. During the day, it goes through normal wear and tear. At night, while you sleep, a dedicated little crew comes in to do all the essential repairs. They're patching things up, cleaning the systems, and getting everything ready for the next day. But what if that repair crew is missing a few key tools? The work still gets done, but maybe not as thoroughly. Today, we're going to talk about 3 very specific tools. 3 vitamins that you can give your body's repair crew before bed to help them do their best work, especially for your legs. These are simple, gentle adjustments, not drastic measures. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's explore how we can wake up feeling a little stronger and more stable, one night at a time. Let's start with our first common challenge. I call it the communication lag. It's that subtle disconnect between your brain's intention and your leg's reaction. It's like having a slightly fuzzy radio signal. Your brain sends the command, step up on that curb, but the message arrives a little delayed or unclear. This can lead to that feeling of unsteadiness or hesitation. You might notice gentle tingling in your feet, maybe some light numbness, or sometimes your legs feel unexplainably heavy, even when you're just sitting. Why does this happen? A key player here is vitamin B12. B12 is like the high-quality insulation around the electrical wires of your nervous system. As we get older, our stomachs naturally produce less of the acid needed to pull B12 out of the food we eat, even healthy foods like chicken or eggs. So the issue isn't always what you're eating, but what your body is absorbing. The gentle solution is to provide your body with B12 in a form it can use easily, especially when the repair crew is most active. At night, B12 is essential for maintaining that nerve insulation. It ensures the messages from your brain travel to your legs quickly and clearly. Instead of a standard pill that has to go through the digestive system, consider a sublingual methylcobalamin form of B12. That's a fancy term for a small tablet that dissolves right under your tongue. This method bypasses the stomach completely. It delivers the B12 directly into your bloodstream where it's needed most. It's a simple smart swap that ensures your communication lines are getting the maintenance they need overnight. Think of it like upgrading from an old telephone line to a clear, modern connection. Your brain and legs can finally have that crisp conversation they've been trying to have. Our second challenge is what I call the recovery fuel shortage. Think about your average day walking through the grocery store, gardening, playing with the grandkids. All of this creates tiny microscopic tears in our leg muscles. This is normal and healthy. The challenge is that as we age, our body's ability to repair these micro tears and rebuild muscle slows down. This is why you might wake up feeling stiff, or why your muscles feel tired even after a full night's rest. A huge factor in muscle repair is vitamin D3. Many think of it as the bone vitamin, but it's also a powerful signal for muscle protein synthesis. That's the actual process of rebuilding muscle fibers. The problem: after 60, our skin becomes up to 75% less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. So even if you enjoy time outdoors, you're likely not producing enough fuel for your recovery engine. The solution is to give your body a direct supply of this essential recovery fuel. Vitamin D3 acts like the foreman of your nightly muscle repair crew. It tells them where to go and how to work efficiently. And here's the key: the timing. Your body releases most of its natural growth and repair hormones during deep sleep. Taking your vitamin D3 before bed syncs the fuel delivery with the arrival of the construction crew. It ensures the resources are available right when the body is ready to rebuild. Pairing it with a small source of healthy fat, like a few nuts or a spoonful of yogurt, can help with absorption. This simple act of timing can be the difference between waking up stiff and waking up ready for the day. It's like making sure the repair crew has all their materials delivered before they start work, rather than making them wait around. Our final challenge is perhaps the most overlooked. I call it the misguided nutrient. Many of us are diligent about getting enough calcium for our bones. We might even be taking vitamin D. But have you ever wondered where that calcium is actually going? Sometimes calcium can get lost and end up in places it shouldn't, like our arteries or joint tissues. This can lead to a strange paradox. Our bones might not be getting all the benefit, while our joints feel increasingly stiff and achy. The reason is a missing team member, vitamin K2. Think of it this way. Vitamin D3 is the doorman that lets calcium into the building your bloodstream. But vitamin K2 is the usher who directs the calcium to its proper seat, your bones. Without the usher, calcium can wander around and sit in the wrong places, causing stiffness. Vitamin K2 is the gentle solution that makes all your other efforts more effective. Its primary job is to activate proteins that bind calcium and transport it directly into the bone matrix. It also helps keep calcium out of soft tissues. This promotes both bone strength and flexible arteries and joints. This is why vitamin D3 and K2 are the perfect partnership. They work in synergy. Taking them together, especially before bed, when bone remodeling is at its peak, ensures that the calcium you consume is being used intelligently by your body. Look for a K2 supplement in the MK7 form, as it stays active in the body longer. This isn't about adding another pill. It's about making your D3 and calcium work smarter, not harder. It's like having a really good GPS system in your car. The calcium knows exactly where to go and takes the most efficient route to get there. I want to share a quick story about a wonderful gentleman I know named Frank. Frank is 72, a retired woodworker, and his workshop is his sanctuary. He came to me a while back a bit disheartened. He said he couldn't stand at his workbench for more than 20 minutes without his legs feeling like lead and his knees aching. He was afraid he'd have to give up the hobby he loved. We talked about these 3 gentle nightly steps. He was skeptical, but willing to try. He started with the sublingual B12. A few weeks later, he told me, "Sarah, it's strange, but I feel more planted, more connected to my feet." Then he added the D3 and K2 partnership to his nightly routine. He didn't notice a miracle overnight, but he reported that he was waking up with less of that morning stiffness. He could get out of bed more easily. The real change was gradual. After 2 months, he mentioned he could work for a solid 45 minutes before needing a break. After 6 months, he was proudly showing me a beautiful rocking chair he'd just finished. He told me he had spent most of the weekend on his feet without even thinking about it. It wasn't a magic pill. It was just Frank consistently giving his body the right tools at the right time, allowing it to do the repair work it was designed to do. Frank's story beautifully illustrates the power of these small steps. Let's quickly recap our 3 challenges. The communication lag. Solution: the B12 Smart Solution to keep your nerve signals clear. The recovery fuel shortage. Solution: the D3 Golden Hour to fuel nightly muscle repair. The misguided nutrient. Solution: the K2 Perfect Partnership to guide calcium to your bones. Now, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. You don't have to rush out and do all of this at once. My invitation to you is simple: pick one. Which of these challenges sounded most like your own experience? Perhaps start there. Just one small new habit before bed. And I would genuinely love to hear from you. In the comments below, feel free to share which small step you're thinking of trying, or if you have any questions. We can learn so much from each other's journeys, and you'll find you're in very good company. Please remember to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe for more gentle, practical health tips from our clinic. Remember, taking care of your health after 60 isn't about fighting a battle against aging. It's about learning to dance with it. It's about working with your incredible body, listening to its needs, and giving it the support to thrive. Your strength, your stability, your independence. These are things you can nurture. Every night you take a small step is a deposit into your wellness bank account. You have more control than you think. Be well, be strong, and know that you've got this. We'll talk again soon.